Jam, everyone. Welcome back to another GC Crypto episode. It's good to be back with you on this fine Tuesday morning. Craigie boy's back. Mate, how you doing today? How you feeling? How's the body? Talk to us.
So, dude, no, I hurt my back yesterday, so I haven't been able to really walk. So even just sitting here, I'm like, shit, we'll see how we go. But just old man, lower back problems, man. Working too hard in the garden, and I see I missed a bloody day, so it was pretty frustrating. I was trying to work out what to do with my port and all those things, and then I did my back. I was like, fuck, man. Niggly, but yeah, look, everything's all right, dude. I'm alive. Bitcoin's alive. We're doing well. We're about to pump into Q4, so
Are we?
yeah,
Heard it here first.
Yeah, no, we are. No, I don't know. We'll talk about it today. Obviously, a bit of a bummer to see it break below sort of 98, 97, and now 91. So, unfortunately, a lot of my levels were broken. Gonna have to make a plan now. Sort of triggered what I have to do. So, we'll break that down in a sec, Greeny. But how are you, man? How was yesterday's show during the blood?
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, chat knows we just kind of broke it down. Hey, so it was good, and we took a look at the weekly close, the daily close. Like the daily certainly looks like it kind of could push a little bit, but the weekly and stuff just have so much downside pressure still. So for me, it's look, I think we probably do go lower. At least, but look, I am long. I'm actually long. So yeah, I'll talk about why and my thinking around that. But yeah, I am currently actually long. So
yeah, I'm probably long from 91.
But yeah, no, good to be here, guys. As always, I'm sorry, just changing the title a little bit. We'll dive straight in, I suppose. Like, just a reminder, obviously, Oz CryptoCon will be down Sydney, so we won't have a Friday show this week, or probably a Monday show next week. We'll both be flying during those times, so we'll try and do a catch-up episode. Maybe I might even try to do a stream if there's nothing really happening on Saturday night. I was chatting to a friend yesterday who's been down there. He said there's obviously there's parties and stuff and connecting opportunities all weekend. But I mean, if Friday night we're having busy, then Sunday I think I'm on the yacht. So maybe Saturday night I can chill out. Maybe I'll do a stream. And I mean, you don't have to be there, Craig, if you don't want to. But maybe Saturday night stream, guys. So that'll be good for our Europe friends because that'll be when they can tune in. So maybe I'll do that. I'll have to have a think. But depends on the room setup too, but I'm super excited, guys. Obviously, if you're going to be there, come say hello to Craig and I. It'll be super cool to be down there. We'll be doing our own little podcast sesh with OKX on the Sunday at 10 a.m. I want to say 10:30 a.m. something like that. I sent it to my wife. I don't have my phone on me. I think it's around 10 a.m. on the Sunday, and then I'm also speaking on the Saturday as well. So if you're keen, come along, say hello, and tune in. Should be lots of fun. GM to MK, GM Expander, GM Deadoxer, GM to everyone in the chat as well. Very much appreciate you guys. Let us know if you're here, guys. GM Justin, yeah, Rect is down. Kaiser, no, Kaiser. We'll look at all the charts, and that is the big lesson I want to talk about today. Kaiser is having invalidation and sticking to it. And that's the one trade I have not. No, I was just asking Craig about this before. My Pudgy Penguin. Should I cut it? Like, it's the invalidation. It's here right now. Should I cut it? How low do they go? Like, these are the sort of questions we'll talk about shortly. So, as always, massive shout out to our two partners, Yeet and OKX. Obviously, if you're keen to sign up, guys, OKX, I've literally, I showed chat yesterday, Craig, but I've actually got buy orders. I've been buying a little bit. I've got DCA orders from about 96 or 97 down. So 97, 93, 85, 80. I've got my DCA spot orders currently via OKX. Very good exchange, guys. Very safe. Highly recommend checking it out and also signing up down below. If you sign up, do $1,000 of volume, you get $75 for free. There will be some new deals coming soon. If you're someone that's dealing with multiple thousands, let us know because obviously we can sort you out some better deals as well. As you can see, I'm slightly underwater, but I'm happy. Like, this is a long-term bet. This is my spot where I'm like, I don't even care. I'm going to leave it on OKX for, say, 5 years, come back, and I'll be laughing when BTC is at 500K then. I don't know. These are the sort of things I'm like, I don't mind this. So, I've got some limit orders here. I hope they hit. I want lower, even though I'm in a long. I would like kind of like a push up, then lower is kind of what I would like to see. But we'll talk about that shortly. And then obviously massive shout out to Yeet as well, who we've been partnering now with for a couple of months. We're up to 80K volume, which is great, guys. So don't forget, we're keeping track of this. I've been literally screenshotting keeping an eye on it. If you haven't signed up, we've had a few more members sign up over the weekend, which is great to see. But guys, if you're keen to sign up, links in the description. They have 40% community airdrop in the future. And they have added a sports book now, making it very more competitive compared to other platforms out there, as always. Catch up with Mando tonight, so we should have an update for you all in the coming days about where we're heading with Yeet. But yeah, obviously, shout out to OKX and Yeet. I mean, we'll head straight to the market, but yeah, basically the invalidation, guys. Where is my rating view? There it is. So invalidation of a trade. Okay, this is the biggest lesson, Craig, I think that a lot of people struggle with. Like, it's okay to click sell, guys. You're not gonna like. This morning I put a few tweets, Craig, about like the market, and I'm like, look, lower, like this, and that, and everyone's like, I just want one more pump. I want to blow off top. I'm like, what makes you think you're going to sell a blow off top if we get it? If you didn't even sell the top that we just saw and Bitcoin hit an all-time high, Craig? I don't think people realize it.
Nah, I know. And it's a tough thing to do. And I think it's people struggle to click sell because it's hard to say you were wrong as well. So I think on the timeline at the moment, there's a lot of bearish sentiment. And then there's the aggressive bulls that if you say anything about this, maybe the cycle over, you'll have people sort of attack you and say, "Oh, you're an idiot. We haven't even hit this yet. Bull runs don't do this." All those sorts of comments. So it's quite interesting at the moment. So it sort of makes it confusing to know what to do if you don't have a plan. Because obviously, like I said, you've got one side of the coin saying we've got higher to go. We're definitely going higher, and then the other side's going, "Oh, it's all over. It's definitely all over." So it's real. It's kind of conflicting, isn't it?
Well,
and it's quite aggressive both ways.
Well, it's so hilarious, Craig. Like me and you both publicly were like, you were like, I'm taking profit at 126K. And I was like, well, we just had this like at about 115, 119. I was saying, look, we just had some bearish sweeps. It looks distributional like we're very overextended on the stochastic. So I'm actually more cautious here. So I'm stable, right? And we were saying that at the tops. Now everyone gets bearish. Everyone's bearish at 90K. The time to be bearish is when you see those indicators, those analysis, the price action, flash all these sort of signs at the all-time highs. Not get bearish when everyone else is already bearish. Like, I think that's a big lesson is 99% of people on Twitter have absolutely no idea. They have no idea. And they get bearish when everyone else is bearish, and then they're bullish when everyone else is bullish. You need to do the reverse. Try and look for the reverse of the trades. Am I bullish right now? Not really. Not really. I think we do. I think the bear market is here. I honestly do think that. It doesn't necessarily mean that we can't pump back to 115, 110, something like that. I just think that'll be a complacency bounce or a lower high, in my opinion. And I very much think the bear market is here. What's your take? I don't think I've asked you for maybe a while. What's your take right now?
Yeah, that's my take. Same as yours. The fact we closed under yesterday on the weekly as well. I think there's two options now. We're in a bear market and we get a complacency / lower high.
Yeah.
Or we go into a sort of we're in a mini bear market within a bull market. And there's a small chance that we do see a close to an all-time high or a fresh all-time high. I'm leaning away from a fresh all-time high very strongly now. I think the fact we broke below 98, closed below 98, 97, for me, put the probability of a fresh all-time high a lot lower than it was. You and me were talking 60-40 a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 80-20 now. We've seen the all-time high, probably 90-10.
Wow, you're that confident. Wow.
Yeah, I think we've seen the all-time high. I'll leave a 10% or 20% option for it, but I'm quite, I wouldn't say confident, but I'm quite hopeful we'll see like we said, a lower high.
Yeah.
And that's probably the point I'll look to get a bit of an exit on things.
Yeah.
Not all things. Mainly I'll be looking to offload alts, memes, and just be heavy Bitcoin. I'll probably take a bit of Bitcoin. So say Bitcoin rallies up to 107, 110, 112. Depending on how high we get there. Probably not depending. Probably take a good 30-50% off the board there.
Well, I mean, your average cost basis is way lower, I think, as well.
Yeah,
right?
It is. Yeah. So I won't say I could afford to let this happen, but I was willing to. I can afford to let it happen. And then what I'll do is sell 30 to 50% of my bag. People are probably going, why are you indecisive there? I'm only indecisive because I'll let the market talk to me. I want to see how strong the reversal is. There's a few things I want to see in saying that no matter what, even if we get a complaint or a bounce to 116, I will still sell 30%. In
What
other
about like
words,
105?
yeah, 105, 106 is a level for me. Yeah. So I do need to take some off the book because I think we could reject from 106.
We could reject from 100 even potentially.
Correct.
Like that's
Correct. So the 100's the one for me that'll be harder.
yeah.
Like, would I take 30% off at 100? I'll probably take 10 or 20. I'll sell incrementally from 100.
Yeah.
I hope we break above 100 because I think we'll get to a 107 then.
Yeah.
And I get a better exit. If we reject again at 100, dude, woo! I think it
What's
could
your
go.
time frame for this move? Do you think?
The time frame for this move, I think we'll see it over the next couple of months. Let me see my chart. I don't think long, man.
Yeah.
I actually think we'll see a complacency bounce. When I say not long, I mean a month or two.
Yeah, like for me, the weekly here
probably longer than most people are willing to want. Like
exactly.
They probably want this week. I'm talking, yeah. So I guess for most viewers, unfortunately, towards the end of this year. Well, we're towards the end of the year now.
I'd argue New Year personally. If like it could take that long for us to reset on higher time frames, in my opinion.
Yeah, it could be Jan. You're saying maybe Feb.
Yeah. So I bought a Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin in 2 spots. I'm actually it's actually nice. It's been good. Like we've been working so busy full time. Of course, sales go down. Of course, people get bearish. I know I'm reading the feedback. People are leaving GTG. That's fine. Like I understand that. And people are like, no one's in the meme coin channel anymore. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't be in the meme coin channel right now because you're probably losing money, right? Like,
do not trade those things at the moment.
Exactly. And we'll look at some of those charts shortly. But like that's fine. That's business. That's crypto business in a nutshell. But I actually am so happy, right? Because it allows me to work more now on the business. I've got good feedback about trying to build out a new research platform, trying to I'm really thinking about where I can really push forward all of this in the years to come. Start thinking about like how can we get more traders involved, starting like a proper business structure. All these sorts of things is what excites me from a business standpoint, but also accumulating Bitcoin. Like don't forget, I had over a Bitcoin way back before I got scammed in April this year. And I think my average cost basis was like between, I don't know, I'll say 30K and 80K.
Yep.
I lost that 1 Bitcoin during my scam. And ever since I've been like, shit, man, I just want to get back to 1 Bitcoin. And now that we're down at 91K, it just gets me excited because I'm like, well, hold on a minute. I can start like DCAing into these levels and get like 0.1 of a Bitcoin is only like 10 grand now, you know? Yeah. Like 0.25 of a Bitcoin is only like 20 grand. Like I'm like, that's way like before up here, it was like way more. It's like 30 grand to get 0.2 of a Bitcoin, right? So it excites me. How did I get scammed? Social engineering and fake investing for those new channels. Yeah, so Dedox has been around for a while, but yeah, back in April. Yeah, unfortunately, looking for easy ways to make money, and it turns out it was, of course, too good to be true. I also got socially engineered across a couple of calls as well. That looked extremely legit. Happened to a lot of people, unfortunately. And look, it just, yeah, it pays. That's why, like, massive shout out to the Reach guys who I work with as well. They actually do a lot of my business flow these days, and it makes it a lot more easier for us as creators and us as traders and us as community leaders to like get opportunities, because otherwise I wouldn't. I'd be dealing with it myself, and I think that was it. I was overworked. I was also looking at a range of different things. I was like, oh yeah, this looks good. I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. And of course, yeah, I lost a lot of money, unfortunately. But it's how you bounce back. I think about it. I still think. Don't worry. I still think about it now. I'm like, shit, man. It'd be good to have that X amount of money right now. Yeah. But it is what it is. Hey, you run it back, and that's the beauty of crypto. There's always opportunities every single day. And I do think we have one bounce more. I think I hope it comes in sooner rather than later. Like I do have a long open here. My long is all like, I do think we could sweep all of this vicinity. We are like, it's extremely bearish, guys. Like no matter how everyone, like I've seen people on Instagram, I'm trying to pump up my Instagram. So go follow me, Greeny Trades. But I've seen people across all socials be like, oh no, it's just like all coins are going to run. We're going to get a pump. I'm like, no, bro. Like we are so bearish, and we've been bearish for a while now. We've been keeping it real here on the channel. So I hope you guys appreciate the content, because a lot of people don't keep it real. But I do hope that we do see a little bit of a rally here out of this weekly and daily FEG. Which is just basically an imbalance of price. I was educating GTG this morning about this. We are below the yearly level. We're also below the 382 from the swing range of this like level. I mean, if we look at a higher time frame as well, and we drag it right to the bear market low, it's pretty concerning. It is pretty concerning. Like we're below the 236 as well now, so it looks like 84 could very much be a target. So like anything that's like anything down into here and we don't rally is like, it's over. We are very much, we probably go back to 70 very quickly, 75 very quickly, in my opinion. So, look, and I'm happy to buy BTC. Like, I'm not trying to time the bottom now. I'm just like, I'm accumulating. So I bought a bit up here. I'll buy more down here. I've got spot opens, as you saw on OKX just before. And my goal is to get back to 1+ Bitcoin. I think it's a great portfolio diversification to have. And hopefully, I think, Craig, where I get excited is, hopefully in the future, and I know there's a lot of Australian builders, and we'll probably be talking to a few of them over the weekend down in Sydney. But what excites me is that you should hopefully be able to use your Bitcoin to leverage in the years to come. Kind of like people use their mortgage or their house value to leverage right now, or even that's how Elon Musk is so rich. He just leverages. He borrows money against his stock as a value, right? That's how the rich get richer, right? So, like, it'll be epic that the crypto native people will hopefully in the years to come be able to be leveraging against their portfolio. That excites me.
Well, they're talking about offering mortgages based upon your Bitcoin holdings, that's very powerful, man.
Yeah.
Like, say you're a younger person that didn't accrue fiat, but you've accrued Bitcoin from whatever which way. I guess that's up to you and your tax person to sort out before you declare that and then loan against it. But once you've got enough Bitcoin there to be able to not sell it, but loan against it, provided it doesn't dip too much, and then you've got a gap to fill. Obviously, loans can get complicated, but if you do it well and you do it smart, very powerful to be able to not sell it and use it to accrue other, obviously, hopefully appreciating assets like property, or you want a brand new car, Greenie, go get that. That'll be a good use of your Bitcoin funds or your loan against. But man, it is exciting. I was mucking around with loans on Nexo last bull run. Loaning against that was pretty cool to do. It's fun until a bear market hits.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't think the bear market's here yet, and then it is, and then you've got to start paying your loan off quite quickly because Bitcoin's now worth 50% less. So that's the only thing with loans. But no, certainly powerful, and it'll be interesting as more and more banks come around to the fact. I mean, I think once that happens, I think the switch is flipped. So I don't know how Australia will be with that. I think they'll need to get all the lines set up before they offer that, because that'll be chaos, dude. Yeah. Once banks allow that, imagine people plowing in to Bitcoin, because they then have a second option. It's like being able to hold gold and loan against it, digitally. That's powerful for me.
I had to look into it too, but the interest rates for crypto currently are horrendous. It's like double the amount. So it's not quite there. It's not quite there, but it's exciting to be someone in that space. But also, like, for me and you, like, I mean, you're already diversified, but I want to diversify. Like, I do want to try and buy a house in 6 months so that I'm like, well, at least I've got money doing this, money doing that, money doing that. And I think that's the key. So Pratik asks, do you think the 4-year cycle is broken? I'm seeing this on Twitter. The 4-year cycle is broken. We are right on the average of the 4-year cycle in so many metrics. I just, like, why do people think it's broken? The 4-year cycle is smack bang on average from no matter how you look at it. So I don't know. I think we're in a 4-year cycle unless we put in a new all-time high.
They're saying that because they need it to be broken for there to be another all-time high.
Yeah.
So that's why everyone's saying, is it broken? Because if it's not broken, it's a bear market now. Probably because, like you and I said, if it noodles around and goes sideways and then goes to all-time high in Jan, that would be outside of the 4-year window, wouldn't it?
I would say Bitcoin itself, yes. If we put in a new all-time high, basically any time from now, I would argue it is the longest cycle, no matter the metric you look at, from the low to the high, from peak to peak, from halving to high, periodic of no matter what metric you look at, it would be the longest bull cycle in history. Altcoins, however, could, in theory, be still on average pump into, say, January, February next year. That would be on par with kind of what we have seen in the past, where we saw in 2017 a pump into December. In 21, we saw a pump into January in 2022. So yeah, I could easily see that could happen. But again, who knows? Who knows? So I mean, there's heaps. I mean, Proto list. If you have a question, write out the question, Legend. Morning Pricey, hope you're doing well, Legend. So Dead Oxide said he read Zenika's post about 60%. So Zenika said this in his newsletter or maybe his post. I haven't read his tweets this morning, but he said he's down 60 to 70% in his portfolio, and it gave me a bit of comfort being 50% down. First cycle is always taking its tuition fee, isn't it? Unfortunately, the latter part of that is unfortunately accurate, but that's why Craig and I do what we do. And that's why we're trying to fast track your journey, trying to educate you guys about my 9 years of experience and Craig's 5 years of experience in this market. So like by listening to us, people who analyze this market every single day, hopefully we can help front run these percentage moves so you don't risk your portfolio down 56%. It's unfortunate to hear Zen. He's a good friend, actually. I'll be catching up with him down at Oz CryptoCon. So it's a shame. He's been playing too much golf rather than keeping an eye on the market to click some.
Is he heavily in alts, Greeny?
His portfolio is made up of Hyperliquid, Bitcoin, ETH, Pengu, and Rect. So Pengu and Rect are probably the reason his portfolio is down quite a lot. And the biggest difference between someone like him, who I have so much respect for, and myself, is that I've learned to de-risk. I've learned to have invalidations. And I was actually chatting to GTG about that again this morning, to be honest. About like I wanted to swing trade. You saw me on Twitter. I bought 100K of Pengu here because I was like, okay, well, we're changing structures here. We're off the 382 higher fib. Like I want to see this breakout here. We didn't have it, but I had invalidation here before the wick, before this massive dump event. I had invalidation here. And so I only lost about 10, 12% of my position. So it was about 10 grand. I could have literally lost $56,000 if I had held that position. So this is what people, again, I speak about this so often, Craig, and we both do, like protecting downside risk and cutting a trade. And Eli's the same. Like he's down. I'm not trying to like brag or say that I'm right, but like he's hurting, right? Because he's down a lot of money from abstract memes. And the reason take profit is the first thing, but second, protect downside risk. Like if it invalidates like this, very simple. If it starts making lower lows, it's going lower. It's as simple as that. And that's why we try and educate Craig around market structure, really simple TA and all those sorts of things. Because if I had held my 100K bag, I'd be down like 60 grand nearly on that trade. When instead I took a 5 to 10K loss, and then I was watching again and seeing what price actually did lower, right? So that's the thing, like Pengu, and I mean the rec chart's the same. I bought 10 grand. Oh my god, a whale must have sold. Holy shit.
I think it's something to do with someone said IMF, but
what's the chat? So Kaiser, you were mentioning it before, and Clay's GMT 65 mil. Nah, some whale. Oh, what dude? Some whale must have sold. Had to. Oh no, on this 14K. So someone sold 4 ETH 1 minute ago. Oh, dude, people are capitulating. Oh, here someone sold 40 grand 2 minutes ago. Wait, what the hell? Is this legit? Wait, is this like a hack or something?
It's something to a liquidation cascade on the IMF platform, but I wasn't even sure what the IMF platform.
Yeah, what's IMF?
I don't know. International Monetary Fund is what I know it as, but that's not what they. I
don't think Rec would be on all this.
No,
Dude, what is happening here? There is so many transactions right now. Massive sells.
OSF did post about it. Probably have to.
Shit. Let's check that.
They'll be stressing the poor fuckers.
Oh, dude, what the fuck? What happened to them? I feel so bad.
Yeah, same. Oh, it's like an index. Okay. I think we're also, just on a side note, I think we're seeing consequences of that liquidation event just occurring.
Oh, let's talk about that. There is no liquidity on chain, and there is no volume on the chart.
So
I think there's a lot of bad things happening behind the scenes.
Yes, hey man, I think we're going to see. I'm laughing. I'm not actually laughing. I'm laughing because it sucks, because this is not the bull run I wanted for all of us. That liquidation event, I think, is still having an effect now, and probably will continue to have an effect for months, if not longer than months. I don't want to say that out loud. Fuck, man. This is meant to be the blow off top, guys. I'm not meant to be talking about this sort of stuff, but that.
Oh, shit. I kind of want to buy some rec, honestly, if it's nearly done selling.
Just about, bro. I just about have I mean, Can it go lower? Famous last
Oh,
word.
fuck yeah. I mean, I just sorry for swearing, but fuck yeah, it can go low. I mean,
What's the market cap
it's
now?
at 66. This is the lowest it's been since May. It
That's
could go lower personally. It could. It already dumped quite aggressively. Hold on. Dude, I've got to move so much money around to try and do this. It's going to take me so long to do this. But I'd happy to get something there, in my opinion. I can use Relay Link as well. Hold on. All right, Craig, you talk while I do some moving of. I don't have anything on chain anymore. I moved it all off chain, like on purpose, so I didn't trade it away.
I think the liquidations are mostly over now. This wallet to track. At the start of the day, it owned about 4.5% of REC. Now it's down to 0.25. So someone just got rid of 4.25% from a single wallet, which obviously made everyone else probably shit their pants. But what's this about IMF?
Yeah, so someone said it's a priority. I don't get how it works. Like, I thought there was no leverage in Rect, but there you go. They were using it as collateral.
Yes, wow.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Is this I mean, yeah. I mean, it's good to see that someone's out of the percent, but dude, I'm moving money around. Hold on.
Rect is currently down about 48% due to on-chain liquidations on IMF. This is by SF. People had used Rect as collateral on the platform, and now leverage is getting cleansed. Doesn't change anything for us operation. We keep going. We will get through this like we have with everything else. And then IMF comes in. To clarify, the IMF is built on top of Morpho Labs. We did not liquidate anyone. We do not target a high interest rates. We simply created Rect USDS market and pay for the price oracle. The fuck? Oh, yeah. So Rect borrowers took out millions in high interest loans from these external lenders. Last week, the interest rate on these loans exceeded 35,000% APY. This was unsustainable and risky.
No wonder.
35,000% APY. How could it go wrong? The IMF reduced its exposure accordingly and provided 0% liquidity to this. Look, I guess that's a lot of smart way of saying people were borrowing against it and borrowing more than they should have been allowed.
Literally the issue with Pudgy Penguins and NFTs as well. And the leverage
greed,
on Blur.
Basically, greed.
Dude, this is why people shouldn't leverage unless they know what they are.
Nah, because now everyone else in spot just gets fucked.
Literally. Oh, I'm so grateful I de-risked this. But this is another example of the shit that can happen because of a bearish sentiment, guys.
Yeah, man. That's it's going to be interesting to see what else over the next few weeks and months has this happen. Like NFT loans going under. That's obviously been happening. Maybe the big damage. I think NFT probably the damage got done there with the liquidations as far as the loans go. I feel like of the top collections, maybe there's more down below, but certainly the apes got hit, Pudgy got hit.
Yeah,
those are the ones that matter almost. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see which companies slowly. I am seeing on the timeline more and more companies announce they're closing.
Really?
Saw one today. Look, I don't know all the companies. You sort of lose track of who's who with Twitter and crypto. You're like, who the fuck's that?
Yeah.
But they're like, closing our doors today. So I'm sort of wondering if we're seeing consequences of last month.
Yeah, that liquidity, like there is no strong bounces at all on Bitcoin at the moment. So the liquidity is a massive issue, in my opinion. Like usually you get some form of, let me just change some colors so it's easy for everyone to see. Usually you get some bounces of like in price action and like nice sweeps and then but none of that's happening. And if you look at volume on chain, I was talking to GTG about that this morning. Volume on chain has literally been down all cycle. And if you look at perp dexes, they're getting farmed because of the airdrops. And meme coins have no volume anymore either. So it's like price action is only really starting to catch up with a lot of signs for me that it's been bearish since basically the end of last year, since the meme coin super cycle, where meme coins accumulatively were 120 billion. Trump launched a meme coin. The country in Africa, Argentina, dude.
That's right.
all of these, right? These are all massive catalysts at the end of last year, which really, and again, TikTok took over, crypto influencers came in, sorry, celebrities came in, manipulated stuff. So there's been a lot of signs of earlier, like that is my altcoin season for sure. Like is literally the end of last year, the start of this year. Dude, this is interesting. Would you buy it? Like, are you a buyer here? Like, I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
I'm not, because I'm trying to lessen my exposure to the market at the moment. So is it a short term opportunity? Yeah, but can you long it?
No, you can't long it. So I'm gonna have to buy a spot.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, man, take a punt, Greeny. I'm more in the market than you right now, so I'm not really looking to add to positions, especially alts. Even if we get a short term bounce, I'm not really chasing that.
Yeah,
not at the moment. But that's just me, my bags.
Yeah, dude, what the? Okay, I was trying to use OpenSea to farm their airdrop, but it's been shit, so I'll go to Uniswap. Look, I think like I'm bullish in the team. I just like I think the bull market is very much struggling right now. So I'd rather, dude, 0.25 ETH is now $700, Craig.
When I was promised euphoria,
like
man.
1,250 not long ago.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, man, it's not the nicest time to be in the market. Yesterday, I was in so much pain with my back, and every time I went to look, I was like, oh man, what a bad day.
Not good.
Not really, man. It's not really those good feels in the market at the moment. So interesting time for the Australian Crypto Convention to be on.
Oh, dude, that's so interesting. Last year was like such a vibe, bro. But again, as I said, we were pumping because of the meme coins. Everyone was ecstatic, right? So
yeah, man, it was good times then. I think, what was Bitcoin then? Had it broken 100 yet? Or did it just break 100? I think.
November last year, it literally pumped the weekend of, and then it got to 99 as of that weekend.
Great weekend. This one's going to be a bit different, I reckon, for people. Annoying. It is that. Wow, look at everything's going to look bad at the moment. Just about, I think. Dude, I think Kato's having a pump, but apart from that,
dude, look at these charts, Craig. It's. But this is what, like, no utility. This is what okay, if you want to be bullish on something right now, find a chart that looks like this. I know I've been talking about it for a while, but find a chart that looks like this, all right? And it's, for some reason, deleted my title. Okay, here we go. Find a chart that looks like this, where it's done nothing. It's just ranging, okay? At least this is way better than that, right? So for me, with Hyperliquid, it's a very simple play, because if it loses this key level, if it loses the bottom here, yeah, it's over. But this is holding up better than Bitcoin. This is holding up better than Solana. Like, look at that. Bitcoin's lost its range. Look at Ethereum. It's bloody dumped from high time frame levels. It's dumped. Solana. Look at Solana. It looks woeful, man. Solana looks horrible. Hyperliquid looks pretty good. I just think if there is going to be a complacency bounce, I think Hyperliquid definitely is a strong token that could go up from here. Sui, how about Raul Paul's Sui, bro? It is dumping. Absolutely dump fest. This guy's got no idea about TA. No idea.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. I see he's been talking about a 5-year business cycle.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's starting to change his story now, but look, it's interesting. It's interesting what's happening. But yeah, basically, leverage for people tuning in with Rect. Oh, dude, 47%. Yeah, I bought $500. I bought a small bag. What the small bag? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But yeah, basically leverage was borrowed, and 4% of the supply was being sold. So as you can see, you can check the address actually. Let's see if they own any. Oh no. Morpho. Do they own any still? Or no, I can't tell. 420. No, that's just the token. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, dude, that's such a shame. Such a shame. But that's why, lucky it's not my first radio wreck.
Yeah, man. Nah, not such a nice day. What was the vibes like on the timeline yesterday while I was away?
Pretty bearish, man. Now everyone's, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like now everyone's calling for lower. Now the price is lower. Everyone's calling for low, but like stuff like pump.fun, Craig, I hope you took profits on this, man, because it looks. I
Yeah,
hope Eli did too. I hope he got out of that trade, dude.
yeah. No,
It
I sold.
rejected.
I sold the top. Sold for 8.5 and it got to 8.8. I think.
Nailed it, bro. Nailed it.
Yeah, never went back in. Thank God. Didn't double bite.
Yeah, I
The
did.
classic
Yeah,
didn't go back in. Thank fuck.
yeah. I took a little long here and took some spot here, but it rejected from here, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take profit here. I'm taking profit. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then and then
Yeah. This stage of the market, it's about survival, right? It's about preservation now. So that's why on this, if we do get a consolidation bounce, I want to take some off the board because I am keen to re-spend the money.
Yeah.
So it's not about sort of being bearish on crypto. I just unfortunately think Bitcoin could, say we get a pump to 107, we could reject from 106, 107 and go all the way back down to even 69 for me, something around there, 70, 75. So I'd rather be able to get a 30% bigger bag at the bottom. And even if that's not the bottom, I don't mind because if I sell my port at 100, say for even numbers, 110, goes down to 70 and I buy there, I've got a 40% bigger bag. If it still pulls down 20%, I don't mind that so much, but I will really mind that 20% dip if I held from 110. Then we're talking almost a 50, 60% dip. 50% dip. So that's why I kind of want to sell on any consolidation bounces just so I can rebuy lower with a bigger bag. Then for me, I don't feel as bad missing as much as the top as I did. And you and me have been asking for this for a while. The sooner the bear market comes, the sooner I think I can make some more killer gains. I mean, the reality is I'm not going to get another 8x on Bitcoin this bull run. No. It's done. Like I got 7 to 8x. I mean, I did not go in a bit later. I got more like a 6x.
Yeah.
But still, that's pretty good, right? So rinse, repeat next cycle. I've been calling it for a while. I'm like, I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. But I was hoping we were going to get that sort of 135 to 150 all-time high. Looks like those calls of 200K plus are looking a bit silly now.
Oh, absolutely, man. There's no way we were ever going that high.
And imagine, when you and I were saying 125 could be the top, like people were like saying, you're fucking retarded, guys. We're going to 250. We're going to 300. Man, how many people who are shouting that would have loved to have sold that 125, man?
I called for BTC to go to 150. I said 150 is probably the highest I could see it going, purely based on Fibonacci levels, which we didn't get to even, right?
No. Fell quite a lot short, actually.
Yeah, it did. Like if you have a look, the diminishing returns. I mean, leverage this time around. Like, let me just remove this one. 1.618 and the 2.618.
But it's also lessons for next time, man. It's more lessons, Everyone is talking about you and me were basing it off Fibonacci.
Yeah. The
lesson for me, one of the takeaways would be, like you just said, diminishing returns. Are they a real thing? Yes, the answer is yes. Whereas you and I were saying that, but even with diminished returns, it still looked likely for 150 for me. 125 to 137 for me looked quite certain. 150 was my bullish price, which I was never certain of, but I really wanted to see. We actually fell, not well short, but fairly short. And like we were saying, Greeny, I don't think we'll see it now unless, look, if the 5-year cycle is correct, that a couple of people are talking about, the business cycle, and say Bitcoin has adjusted in cycle length, then I think there is a world or galaxy where we do see a new all-time high. But like I said, I reckon that the chance or probability of that, if I was a betting man, like that I just think that probability-wise, that's low. Too low for me to keep all my port in for it. That's why I will take some off. But I would still, even if I sell half my port and it gigasends from 1.7 and I sell there and I tell people and it goes to 150 and everyone's like, you fucking idiot. I actually won't mind, because then I've still got half my port that I'll sell into the all-time high. I mean, the end game for me is the end game, and that's to go into stables and wait for Bitcoin to go into full-blown bear. You could say, well, we're halfway. The other thing that excites me now is I actually probably hurt more when Bitcoin was at 116 and dipping below then, because I was really indecisive whether I should hold, because I was so hopeful. The one thing now for me, I kind of feel what's the word I can use? Relieved.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to feel relieved it's over, man. Like I feel like now the odds have gone the other way, and we're not so much on a. Even though I know you put out a tweet saying on a tipping point, I think the bigger tipping point happened yesterday. For me, that the 98, 97, yeah, closing below there for me was just like, oh no, like that just means lower for longer. And I think now, and the reason why I said 116 was more painful is because with us being at 91, my prediction in the bear market, although I think said 36, was more seriously around the 70K mark.
Mm-hmm.
The good news, everyone, is we're not that far from there now.
Mm.
Like really, like if you want to scare me in Bitcoin now, oh no, I'll hold my bags to 70. I actually don't care that much. I do in the way that I want to sell higher, but it won't keep me up at night.
Mm-hmm.
What will keep me up at night at the moment is my alts, my memes, and my NFTs. And
that's why you got to sell them. And
yeah, and that's where that dead cat bounce, if it comes, or an altcoin rally you called or you suggested may come Q1 early next year.
Yeah.
We might get a little mini rally, bro. I will sell, but because I think that rally could be quick, man. Because everyone's going to be like me, right?
Yeah.
I hope the timeline goes into full blown. We're so fucking back. And pumps my bags and say, this is the bull runs back and everyone piles into alts and I can actually get out. I'd like to get out of alts. I'd like to get out. I wish I'd got out of more. It's kind of interesting, right? You can kind of kick yourself and be like, fuck, why didn't you sell then? But I actually followed a process and I did sell on the way up. So I've got to tell myself, dude, you did the best you could with the information you had at any one time. But unfortunately now with that close below 98, 97, I've been given all the information I kind of require right now. So I am not confident that we're in a bull run anymore.
No, neither. And I mean, like people asked earlier about like abstract and stuff. Like, no, like look at this chart, right? The reason, and I even said this, I said and this is the reason I am only buying. I bought a bit of rec purely because it's a big dump and hopefully I can get a relief rally to like 100 mil or 120, get a little 2x. But like the reason meme coins and everything goes to zero is because there's no volume. No one is coming and buying this. This has no utility. This is nothing. This is nothing that you should be holding long term, right? And as you can see here, we had a breakout from a wedge. We didn't even get to the golden pocket. We rejected from the 786 like clockwork. No volume came in, and now we have a big red cent. This is sending back towards multi 1 or 2 million very soon. You need to learn to de-risk and you need to learn to have invalidation. And it might suck because you're like, oh shit, I'm going to miss that potential 100x play, or I'm going to miss my portfolio going to $1 million. Doesn't matter. Does not matter, because exactly what happens now is exactly the plan that you should be planning for every single time of the week. What about NFTs? The one thing where I have not been ruthless, Craig, is this pudgy penguin. It's down to 15.5K. So I'm down about $6,000 right now, US. I was chatting to chat yesterday about this. Personally, again, love both businesses, love Luca, love everything. I would rather hold 3 Moonbirds knowing that the TG is coming than 1 pudgy penguin. And it's around similar price. I might have to spare a little bit more cash, but it's around the similar price of holding 3 Moonbirds. What do you think?
Yeah, I think for short-term gains and quicker upside, yeah, the Moonbirds are the better buy. I think you could get a 2x there quite quickly. Whereas for Pudgies to get a 2x from here, I feel like the market has to turn around slightly. Yeah. ETH has to turn around.
It's ETH that's the issue, Craig.
That's agreed. And that's my biggest concern. My concern's not really the Pudgy ecosystem or Luca's ability to deliver. My concern is we go into a bear market and Ethereum goes back down to a fucking $1,000 or $1,500 or something like that. I don't even know what it's at now, to be honest.
3K. I think we hit 2.5 sooner rather than later.
So yeah, man, like that's another 20% lower than here.
Yeah, say Pudge just go down to 4 ETH. 4 ETH times $2,000, 2.5 grand's like what? 10 grand, yeah.
10 grand, sorry, yeah.
That's still that's $5,000 you could save. That's a lot of money.
It is, yeah. It's a tricky one. It is tricky. It's frustrating, especially when it's your PFP and your little bit of your brand. But that's the risk you take, isn't it? When you put it as your fucking brand.
Time for a new PFP, chap. Time for a greeny PFP. What do you think?
Yeah. Time for a bear market scam, man. For exit. Yeah, look at that. That's great.
What do you think, guys?
I like it. Coinbase. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to do a mint, hey? An open edition.
Wealth says, yeah. I mean, well, that's it. If they start going to like 5K, like if a Pudgy goes all the way to like 8K, maybe that's a buy again. Like that's hard. That's still 50% from where we are right now, right? That's the thing you got to think about too. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Is this good PFP? Look at my ear. It looks funny.
It looks great, dude.
Dude, the things you can do with AI these days is crazy.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, I'm so undecided what to do with my Pudgy payment. It is literally the one thing I just don't know what to do. The one thing I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Wealth Director, sorry to cut you off, Craig. Kaiser, Wealth Director, Bendini. Hey, guys, sub to the channel. I see you commenting in there. We appreciate all three of you. I know all three of you have supported this channel for a long time. But hey, drop a sub. It's like one coffee a month, and it goes a long way. And it helps us grow the channel as well. We need to try and get to, I mean, we're not going to hit 50 viewers. We're going into a bear market. It's going to be so hard to average 50 viewers per stream, but we're just going to keep noodling along. So guys, appreciate it if you did sub to our Kick channel. We very much do. Anything else we want to talk about, Craig? I mean, we've covered quite everything at the moment. This is also what I wanted to talk about too. But like everyone's just farming Lighter, Asta, Hyperliquid, Paradex, Pacifica, VUI. Like they're just all farming it. Like volume is at all-time highs on these perp dexes because they have airdrops. As soon as the airdrops go away, what do you think is going to happen? People are going to leave. I promise you. Put it on record now. Everyone will leave, and volume will absolutely capitulate. And yeah, interesting. So why don't you sell your Pudgy and stable up Dead Oxide? Because I want to have exposure to NFTs in case we do get a complaint to bounce and Moonbirds launch a token before mid-year next year. But do Moonbirds go back down to 1 ETH? I don't know. They're holding up incredibly well. Your coffee's 30 cents.
Wow.
Dude, 30 cents for a coffee. Where the hell? I mean, a coffee in Australia is like $8-10 these days, Craig. It's nuts.
Yeah, we're expensive, man. We're expensive.
I don't know how much is it to drop a sub on the channel. I need to check that. Can I gift it? How do I gift it?
Oh man,
gift the sub. No, where is it? No, channel points. No, I need to do the points. Dude, that's wild. All right, hey guys. All right, if you're on a tight budget, I respect it. It's all good. If you're only paying 30 cents for a coffee, geez, you're lucky. You're lucky.
That is a great price.
That is a steal, mate. That is a steal. Cool. All right. Anything else we want to talk about today, Craig? I know your back's feeling a bit sore. I know I've got so many meetings and stuff today, so I'm happy to do a little bit of a shorter stream today, guys. 50 cents in Norway? What?
Really?
Where are you? Like rural Norway?
Yeah, like how are you guys getting such cheap coffees?
Wealth Director, subscribe. Let's go, Wealth. Absolute legend.
Did we get one?
Yeah. Massive shout out to Wealth, guys.
I see him. I'm in there too. I should have been logged in. I'm in my Craig one. I might as well try and add to our viewers.
Oh, yeah. Nice, mate. Hey, we just went up to 21 viewers, Craig. Nice.
There we go.
No, Oslo. What? I've been to Oslo before. Really? Was it that cheap? You must have a good deal. 30 cents US. Maybe the euro's gone down. I don't know. No, wait. They have their own currency. 50. Yeah.
50 knocks. What the fuck?
That's Norwegian kroner. I honestly loved Norway when I was there. One of my favorite countries I visited, like in wherever I've been. No, wait. Yeah, it's 5 US. Yeah, I was like, no way, it's 50 cents.
Oh, that equals 5 US?
Yeah, it equals.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the same price.
Because I'm pretty sure one.
I was like 50 cents. Fuck.
Yeah, it's like something. I can't remember if I might get this wrong, but it was like 1 kroner in Norway was like 40 Australian dollars or something. I can't remember. It was like crazy or maybe it was $7. It was like either 7 or 20x or something. I can't remember, but yeah, there you go. 5 US. Hey, there we go. Oslo. Massive shout out to Wealth. Guys, if you haven't noticed, actually, let me pull it up. Yeah, there you go. 5 US. I've gone through and added a whole range of new emojis as well. Massive shout out to Wealth. Here, everyone who subs, they get a little GC crypto badge. I went and designed that myself.
There's double music coming through. Really.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, shit.
All right, there we go. So, okay, guys. So if we have a look here, everyone who subs to the channel gets a little GC crypto badge. I went and designed them the other day, but as you can see, if you sub for multiple months, or as you sub for multiple months in the following months, this will evolve from a circle into other shapes as well, which is kind of epic as well. And we have released a whole range of emojis. So if you come down the bottom, oops, not that one. Come down the bottom and actually go to the GC one. We have all these emojis, and even Craig has his tat. Even Craig has his tat in this one. So
that one.
check it out. Craig's got a tat, and this one says, "Oh no." But yeah, check them out. There's a heap here. I added heap. There's like me smiling, Craig grumpy, charts going down, bears and bulls, brains, buy, cash bag, GC crypto, etc., guys. You can check it out all down below. But subscribers only. Yeah, we're trying to. Let me see your badge. There you go, Chianti. Love to see it. Nice badge. Yeah. So yours is a 1, 2, 3 3-month subscriber. So he has the. Is that a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6? So that's hexagon. So yeah, Chianti's been sub for 3 months, so he gets a hexagon. So I think that's pretty dope. So love that. When special badge? Well, yeah. Hey, don't worry. When you get to 6 months and when you get to a year, hey. So Craig is also VIP and moderator. That's why he has a little thing as well on the channel. So guys, if you're supporting our channel, if you help us out with moderator VIP, I've added a few VIPs actually too. Pretty sure Chianti, you're a VIP. No, you're an OG. That's the badge I gave you. I gave you an OG badge as well, as you can see here, guys. So again, I've been going through, been keeping an eye on the chat and everything like that as well. Hexagon for Chianti, guys. But yeah, come watch us on Kick if you aren't already. We're up to 25 viewers now that we're engaged with chat. No one gives a shit about crypto markets and charts anymore. People just want to chat, you know?
Yeah, man.
Actually, Greg, I was playing some Battlefield 6 yesterday because I know I got a busy weekend and stuff ahead. So I was like, you know what, have a bit more of a slow Monday. I was playing Battlefield 6. I was like, I wonder if I should stream this, but probably not. I'm so bad. I haven't played Battlefield in years. But we have a daily close soon. But I mean, look, Craig, the monthly close on Bitcoin just looks like, dude, it looks so bearish. Like if we close below 100K on the month, on November, end of month, it does not look good.
No, give me that dead cat bounce, dude. Yeah. Give me a dead cat bounce. Man, if God wants to be kind to me, give me a dead cat bounce to 116.
Yeah.
I will thank every God above for that one. Yeah. And I'll come back in a year to buy up all the sats at, I don't know, 70K. How low do you think we go, Greenie?
I don't want to predict too much, but I think the mid 80s is the current level I have as in terms of where I'd be happy to buy like a long. Anything below sort of 83, and I really do start to worry at this stage. Anything below there with a close as well, like we could wick down here and do something like that and whatnot. But if we close below 83-ish, 84-ish, 85-ish, yeah, that's not good. That means probably 75, 70 very soon. Or like just lower highs, right? We close and we might do this and then do that, like something like that. So I just can't wait to buy Bitcoin at $10,000, guys.
Yeah, 16K, hey. I'm going to get in it. I remember when it dropped down to 16 and people were waiting for 10 and 8.
Yeah.
So I think the same thing's going to happen now. So I'll give you guys a bit of a look into the future. Bitcoin's going to dump to about, I don't know, 70 something. And then when it gets to 70, people say, no, they're not going to buy till it hits about 54.
Yeah.
And then it's never going to go there.
You've got to DCA. You can't. People say, like someone pinged me this morning, GGG's like, Greenie, like, or like Aussie, I think they're asking Aussie maybe, like, like, what are the chances of it going to like 60K, 65K? And I was like, well, let's just see what happens at 85, 89, 91 first, and then we'll adjust what happens after that. Because we might front run 85. We might front run 89 potentially. We don't know. So, love that people are using all of the emojis.
Yeah, I see it. Money bags. And it'll be interesting to see whether the ETFs pad it like people were saying for so long. That's where I'm kind of curious, just from a morbid curiosity point of view. I want to see if the ETFs have a softening effect during the bear or not. Did they have a? I mean, do you think the ETFs helped rally us this bull run?
Yes, but no.
Not dramatically, huh?
No. Like ETH ETF has had dramatic outflows pretty much since. So overall, it's had 3.9 million ETH. Between 2024 and the 11th of November. Oh, no. Yeah. So 3.6 million ETH has been invested from ETFs. BTC. How do I say BTC? Where's BTC? Bitcoin. There we go. BTC has had 636K of Bitcoin. So that's quite a lot. But I mean, like, there's no interest. Like, again, look at this. Like, there's only a couple thousand Bitcoin being bought or sold every day, whereas before, previously, this was hundreds of millions. It's very interesting. It is very interesting. A lot of flows out. Like, people don't know what they're doing. Like, price here. So if you look here, like, price, look at this. Okay, this is a classic example where retail / ETFs really don't. They're just as bad as the common trader, right?
Yeah.
They're selling here. Look at this. They're selling into this dump. They're selling here at when price went from 96 down to 74K earlier this year. A lot of outflow. Then we actually saw some nice inflow, to be honest, here as well. But again, look at this. This is exactly what I was talking about. Look at the amount of inflow at all-time highs.
Yeah, you could counter trade it all year.
You know why? Because you have stupid influencers telling you what to do at all-time highs. Oh, yeah, buy this, bro. Yeah, we're going to 200K, bro. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Everyone is in profit. Everyone's in profit. Not a good time to buy. Not a good time to buy. Bro, Pratik, yes. No, I would argue a very important 2 weeks ahead. It's November close. It's what happens at the end of the month is the critical level for me. That is what I'm looking at. What is the monthly close? That is very important. And so if you're looking to trade memes, I know a few people are asking, well, what about abstract meme coins, Greeny? Like, when do you want to buy? I am not interested at all in meme coins. Not at all. I bought a little bit of rec, but I might even be selling that potentially shortly because it's showing more weakness still. But I'll keep an eye on it. But I'm not interested in meme coins until Bitcoin can put in strength. ETH shows strength, Solana shows strength, or they're in a range-bound environment, and I start to see altcoins market cap go up and total crypto market cap continue up and BTC dominance go down, and the US dollar. This is the other thing we haven't spoken about. We'll end the stream soon, Craig, because I know you're probably not feeling great. This is the thing we have not spoken about. USD dominance is also dominating and breaking out here. So again, puts pressure on people to probably hold crypto as well. So, I mean, look at the USD dominance chart. So it's just breaking out. Like, that's a really strong breakout. So I would argue it's not a good time to be trading meme coins. And I could have I've literally said that for the past 12 months. I said ever since Trump launched his meme coin, it's not a good time to do it. What is this tweet that you sent me?
I'm just wondering if that's us in that video.
Wait, hold on. It's just loading. It actually looks like us.
It's got the mod glasses on and my beanie. I think that's us.
It actually is. Who's Doug? Doug doesn't even follow us. Follow me.
Does he follow me?
FT Hippos.
He follows me now. Yeah.
So who is going to OzCryptoCon? You know what? I think is this like an AI thing or something? Anyways, that's Craig and that's Greeny. Hey, don't say bull market. I'm saying bear market, bro. None of that. Yeah. None of that false indicator. Is this going to be so loud? Let's have a look.
We're at the Walmart. Cancer ones. Not the homes. We're at the Walmart.
What? Doesn't even make sense.
I don't know.
Dude, we're getting memed.
Anyway, no, that's funny.
Okay, I should screenshot this and change it to bear market.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. I should have.
I should just do a real dodgy.
Just a Microsoft Paint.
Yeah, I'm straight onto Word, and I will put a big X through it and just say bear market. All right, guys. Craig, anything else you want to talk about today?
No, dude. I'm just. I'm going to have to, for myself personally, the way I'm playing this. I'm going to sit on my hands until I see a little bounce, and I hope the bounce is favorable to all our bags. So, unfortunately, this is one of those streams that won't get lots of followers, won't get lots of views, won't have people going, fuck, make sure you follow those guys. But unfortunately, sometimes the truth hurts, and the price action is saying we are entering a bear market from the looks of things. But if price action pivots, I will be the happiest in the room to go, I was wrong again. The bull market's on, but we'd have to break above 116, close above there, show signs of strength for me to. So that's my level, guys. 107 and 116, we're going to break above there. But even if we got above 107, I'd still feel edgy. So yeah, I'll be looking to offload some bags, hopefully in the near future, Greeny, on any sort of pumps. Looking to get rid of alts and memes and NFTs, and then probably a bit of Bitcoin. as well, and then wait to buy the bear market blood, which, like we said, you and me have been waiting or asking for some time. So I guess we got what we wanted. We just didn't get the end of the bull we wanted. But I guess that's trading.
Yeah. All right. I've done some nice quick word. Well, guys, we will see you at Oz CryptoCon next weekend, just quietly.
Yeah, we'll be there this Friday. Oh, this Saturday. Sorry, it open.
All right, here we go. See you in Sydney this weekend.
Brilliant.
Quality, guys. Quality. Love it. Guys, as always, thanks for tuning in with us. We do this show every single day. Massive shout out to our two partners, obviously OKX and Yeet. If you're keen to sign up, they're both in the description down below. Yeet, as you can see here, I'm buying some spot Bitcoin, got some limit orders set. It's one of the best and safest exchanges in the world. You can sign up down below. If you trade $1,000, you get $75 for free. And obviously, sign up for Yeet, guys. They have 40% going to a community airdrop in the future. We're doing really well. I want to see this push 100K. I want to see us push 100K within the next week. Okay, within the next week. And Sportsbook is now live on there as well. So you can sign up down below, guys, to Yeet and start trading on there as well. We're giving away cash. We'll have a catch up with Mando tonight and give you guys an update on what that looks like. As always, market's been a bit more corrective at the moment. So we have to just see what is happening with all the partnerships, all the deals and whatnot that we do in this space. But as always, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Very much appreciate it. Thanks to the new sub, Wealth Creator. And thanks to all the new followers as well. We'll be back again live tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Australian Standard Time. Great. Go rest that back, mate. Go massage and hope you feel better tomorrow.
Cheers, Granny. Cheers, everyone. And I'll see you on the timeline, and we'll see you back same time, same place tomorrow. Cheers, legends.
See you guys. Bye.
See ya.